All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the men of the Lord, prophet time, preaching and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Barakatham. You just saw the video. U.S. warship was chased by two car-sized balls of light, otherwise known as UFOs, what they're calling UAPs now, but we know them in the scriptures to be the chariots of the Most High, man. Oftentimes they're referred to as clouds, whirlwinds, different names and monikers that the chariots, go by. And we're in the time of great judgment, man. We're in the time of being vindicated, man. Aren't you tired of having to suffer this place every week? You go in, people looking at us like we ain't shit because they scoffing, but a lot of that has to do with the lack of miracles and great sightings in the heavens and chariots being on the scene, man. And when these things turn up, man, we're going to be the ones vindicated, Now, we know we usually go to Zechariah 5, but the first thing that came to mind when I was thinking about this was Wisdom of Solomon 5, man, because we're associated with this phenomenon now. Esau's gonna say, is this and that? It could be a foreign nation. It could be aliens. We don't know what it is. First he was saying it's a weather balloon. Now that don't make no damn sense, which it never did. But now he can't use that anymore. The technology's gotten too advanced for him to try to pin it on that. So now it's something else, But ultimately, this is gonna be the thing that wakes up a lot of elect, man. It's gonna stop a lot of guys that are on the fence. That's when things are gonna be separated. Either Jake is gonna go back to sleep, put his head back in the sand, or he's gonna say, man, look, I need to stop bullshitting, and that's the purpose of it, man. And closer that we get to the end of these prophecies start to come to pass, the more and more you should start to see a separation of Israel, man. The 1/3 from the 2/3 now. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. And that's nobody else but us. All right. Esau's gave everybody reparations, foreign aid, government aid, for nothing. They didn't go through anything. And if they did, it wasn't anywhere near to the level and extent and magnitude that what we went through, And we're still contributing, trillions of dollars to this economy, It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, man. And why is it going to be strange? Because we don't know what it is. We sent out drones and they were undeterred. They were 200 feet above the ocean. They were hanging around a military ship. That's strange to people, all right? And when you start to see, there's going to come a time where you're going to start to see these actual ships. They're not just going to be lights or balls. They're going to be revealed, man. All right. So that's going to be strange to people. And when they see us being basically lifted up, a lot of us are going to be beamed up into these chariots, especially the time of, at the time that the missiles come, they're going to be like, what? And it's mainly going to be the other nations, right, and other lands that's not America, because they're going to all be watching this on the news. It's going to be television and broadcast, because the people here in America, man, if you're not of the elect, you're gonna catch thermonuclear fire. You're not going to be able to sit there and wonder who the children of the Most High are, because the missile's gonna roast your ass right as that's happening, It says, so far beyond all that they look for. All right. Be amazed and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far all beyond that they look for. Meaning it's going to be unfathomable. It's going to be beyond their wildest imagination. It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he, so Moab, Ammon, Elam, some other Edomites over in across Europe and South Africa and Australia. Gonna be like, what? It says, this was he who we sometimes had in derision, a proverb of reproach, because everybody in the world knows us, man. And I'm not just talking about so-called blacks or people that they call African. I'm talking about the so-called American Negro. All right, the Latinos and Native Americans of this land. We're world renowned, man. All right, for various different things, but that's a different topic. It says we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. Yeah, because they thought after 400 years nobody's come to deliver these people. Nobody's even giving them reparations. People are still at the bottom. They thought we were never going to come out of it, but this is how the Most High gets his glory, man. He loves the underdog story. All right, he's bet on the small. That's why we're helpless here, basically. You know, so the Most High can get his glory. It says, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High and his lot among the saints? All right, so that's why these types of things are exciting. You know, when we see these strange events, look at what Esau's saying. The weapons included anti-drone Ghostbusters style backpacks and system mounted on vehicles. Pictures from the ship's public Facebook page revealed that these capabilities on board at the time of the alleged encounter. The objects are said to have been spotted at night by the deck watch, who could not gain a thermal targeting lock on them. All right. Now anything with light should have a thermal reading, because light is basically a form of heat. But they couldn't lock on them, but yet they could clearly see them. It says it is understood the incident was recorded on the video by the crew, but this footage has not yet been released. Marines on board are said to have believed the first unexplained objects were part of a surprise training exercise for the new anti-drone weapons. You know, however, they discovered the countermeasures did not disrupt the objects, so they thought it was a test for their anti-drone equipment. So when they went to go use it, it didn't work. You know, so this proves that the Lord knows what you're up to. He's watching. He's watching, man. All right, that's written in Zechariah. His eyes upon the sinful kingdom. No, Salak, I believe that's Amos. Salakia. Yeah, Amos 9 and 8, it says, behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh, man. So why, man? That's that remnant. We just spoke about it, man. When he says he won't utterly destroy, that means there's going to be a residue, a remnant of people of the house of Jacob. All right. That the Lord is watching, and he's watching Esau too, really. But you 2/3 are going to catch it, man. Chariots are going to be zapping you niggas too. And for those of you that don't get missiles as well, you know, you got to remember, Jake, there's 2/3 all over the planet, man. You know. So this is a major sign, brothers. You know, I just wanted to bring that out really quick. Nothing too long, but we're on our way out of here, man. These events about to be more and more frequent, you know. So at that, hopefully you brothers were edified. Call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Racha Kudash, Wa Abba Babal, Shalom.